What's up, everybody? NFT Nicola here, and I'm joined by my boy JB right now. What's up, JB?
Hey, how you doing?
How you doing, man? So we're here talking about LOZ. If you don't remember, it's Lions of Zathena. Once again, back with some new updates. What's up? What's been up with Lions of Zathena, man?
Yeah, so there's been a lot since like the original conversation that went down with Michael, the founder.
Yeah,
Obviously that was like pre anything, right?
yeah,
So
exactly.
uh yeah, so there's been a lot since then. It's been like I think what probably 3 months or so, give or take a little bit.
More or
Um,
less.
yeah. So I'm actually like I do a lot of the I guess you can call it financial stuff and administrative stuff, project management kind of things for the project and work, with the rest of the core team and Michael. Um, I would say the first thing that happened is we did launch our Genesis collection. That was like the first part of it came out. It was in 3 drops. And the first one was in January, I think. Um, so each of those drops were 11 pieces. And basically those were like there was a lot of utility to them, but the main one was that by holding the Genesis piece, you get a free mint from the main collection that we did just launch. Um, yeah, so those were actually fun, a lot of fun. Like if anybody hasn't checked out those pieces, I would definitely encourage them to go, excuse me, go to OpenSea and take a look at the Genesis pieces because they're like animated, and they will have future utility too. Like just because the free mint that they get credited for this drop doesn't mean that there's not going to be stuff coming out for them in the future. So if anybody thinks they're really cool, definitely check those out. But those are sold out as of now, so it'd be all secondary. So that was one exciting thing that happened since, obviously Michael was around last.
That's awesome, man. I mean, just hearing that they're animated is the fact that it makes it different from other NFTs. So, in regards to the roadmap, man, where are we at right now? What's the update been?
Yeah, so we did just kick off the main mint of the 1,111 Lions, and we are just getting up to the 10% mint mark right now. So that actually works in with what I was saying with those Genesis pieces. The people who hold the Genesis collection, they actually get the free mint that they earned for holding that piece at 10%. So that's something that they're excited that we're getting really close to. And then we're going to do our first, if you look at our Twitter, you can see it on there, our first epic NFT giveaway. So anybody who's minting right now in this first 10%, they're actually getting 3 like triple the entry tickets into this first raffle, and that will carry through to the next one as well. So that's kind of the bonus for minting early.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
That's awesome, man. I mean, like I said, ever since the start, Michael has thought of everything in regards to giving out people what they need and what they deserve from this NFT project. So, in terms of what I heard before from Michael,
Mhm.
is there still the breeding process? When is that coming in?
Yeah, definitely. So that is one of the things too, like what you were just talking about, how he's thought of everything with the project. I would say like the vision that he has is very strong. The breeding comes up in generation 2. And one of the things that's cool, like even for me working with this for, several months, like I constantly uncover something new. I call it like I uncover a new adventure or a new part of the chapter of the book of like the creation, you know what I mean? So actually anybody who mints one of the Gen 1 Lions, I recently rediscovered, I'm not going to say that I didn't already know it, but rediscovered that if they mint and hold it, they will actually get a free baby lion when we do launch the Gen 2 collection. So that's the one thing I will say that like we've done as a team also creatively is try to incentivize people to actually mint the lion as their own rather than buying it on the secondary, because there's a lot of things as far as the utilities that you can only get if you're the original minter. Like after it's sold or passed along on secondary, or like even if somebody transfers it, as a gift,
Yeah.
technically not the original minting wallet, so some of that utility goes away.
Okay.
So the breeding will be Gen 2. I don't have like a definitive date on that yet.
Yeah.
It doesn't necessarily depend on us selling out, but I think we definitely need to get like, a little bit further along in the current mint before we start talking about dates for that.
Of course. Of course. So, in regards to any events, are there any special events coming up anytime soon? Are there any special things that have the team have planned out?
Yeah, so we definitely have like some advertising stuff that's coming up, which I'm not gonna, bore you with the details of that, but we'll have a couple of ad banners on websites, that kind of basic stuff. Actually this Friday, so that's like 2 nights from now, about less than 48 hours from now,
Oh,
uh like something kind of like fun and organic happen. We have a live DJ, like a really experienced veteran Chicagoland DJ that's going to be coming to do a live set in the Lions server, and his name is DJ Showtime. This is his like metaverse debut, if you will. So he's actually doing like his first like Web3 like NFT holders type set in the Lions Discord. Never done one before, so that's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Yeah.
that's awesome, man. So this live DJ event is going live this Friday. What time?
It's going to be at 7 Eastern, and it'll be in the Lions of Zathena Discord server in our live events channel. So anybody can basically like go, if they're not in there already, they can go to our Twitter or go to our website and jump into the Discord.
Oh,
Um,
that's nice.
yeah, yeah. And for this first one, it will be open to anybody, whether you're a holder or not. What we're talking about doing is having it be like an added utility for holders where eventually like to get access to these future performances that he's going to be doing through the Lions of Zathena server, you would have to hold the lion to get access to his shows in the future. So this is like a preview event, kind of thing.
Okay, so for this one, it's for a free for all event. That's
Yep.
awesome to hear. I mean, it's something that people should listen to. I mean, go to. So I'll put the Discord link down below just for everyone and the Twitter account, just for everyone who gets to see this. Go to the event, support Lions of Zathena. There's a lot coming, and I've heard that like what their new plans, like what JB just said a while ago, like get to Gen 1 if you don't have it yet. I think you just did you just sell out or not yet?
No, we didn't. So like we have some left. You can go to mintloz.com. So just
Okay,
mintloz.com. That's directly to the minting site.
okay.
Like there's still gonna be one, two, three drawings for legendary pieces. So you could actually win a drawing for a free legendary. Well, I guess technically they're all one of ones. One's legendary, one's epic, one's rare. So there's three levels, but they're all
Yeah.
pretty amazing. They're all one of ones. So and then everybody who mints still has the opportunity to actually get in where they'll be able to earn the founders token. And that's what gives a portion of the royalty sharing for the secondary sales. So that's huge. This is the only generation that's going to have that.
Just the first gen.
Yes, Gen 1, Gen 1. So any like of the future, there's 11 total generations planned as of now,
Yeah.
which obviously they're flexible. There's the general direction is there, which includes the breeding as you talked about, like cloning, and then it gets into the gamification and all that stuff. But all of those are going to go back to this. So like anybody who mints this Gen 1, all those future collections, that percentage of those royalties will go back to the people that are these minters. And that's why it's called the founders token, because they're helping us build the foundation for the 11 generations. And that's where that like that kickback to get a percentage of the OpenSea royalties comes in.
Okay. That's awesome, man. So you mentioned gamification, dude. You got me there. So there's going to be a play to earn game in the future for Lions of Zathena.
Yeah, yeah, there is. So there's like, and when I say gamification, I mean like even now, because there's gonna be like every time I'm in a Twitter Spaces talking about this, like the only way I can describe it is I remember when I was a kid, there used to be these like choose your own adventure books. I don't know if
Yeah.
you're familiar with these, and it would tell you like
Yeah.
turn to page 42 or turn to page
Yeah.
28.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, so I feel like that's how this project was built. Like you can choose to breed your baby or you can choose to clone it later. And then the part when I talk about like the play to earn game, there's going to be like once it gets into the cloning, there's going to be, let's call them like dark and light clones in different sides that are going to go to battle.
Okay.
And depending on how that storyline turns out, I don't want to say too much, but depending on how that storyline turns out, that's how like the direction of the game is going to go. So like if let's say like the dark side is
Win.
taking over, then like the map might look a certain way, that kind of thing.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
nice.
So that's the vision there. Yeah, it's really cool.
That's really awesome. I mean, you guys really thought of almost everything that you could put into an NFT project, and I fully support what you guys are doing, and I love it, dude. I mean,
Thank you.
is there anything else that you want to share to the people that you don't want to? I mean, just tease the people into going into LOZ without giving too much.
I would just say that, like, for me personally, the reason I got into this project and like was so passionate about becoming a part of it and being part of the team was, I've had a lot of other NFT projects that I've been involved with as a holder, as a community member. Maybe I didn't end up minting for whatever reason. I have a bunch that I do hold, like you said, like kind of everything is happening at some point or another in this white paper, in this roadmap, right? And so um I think, like, there's an LLC, which is the parent company of Lions of Zathena. So like we were able to file an LLC, which is like the business license for Zathena Ventures. So like there's a backing of a business behind the project as well, which I think is important for many reasons. Um, but I would just say, like, there's a strong foundation that is being built, and like we're committed to moving the project forward and trying to not only make everything that's already in there happen, but listen to the people that are coming in and what they want, and like trying to stay on the leading edge of whatever's available in the space to make sure that it's like a community first, just fun time for everyone. And so I would just say that, like, if you're not in the Discord, come check it out and feel the vibe that we got going on in there and become part of the Lions of Zathena family, and you'll see what we're all about just by being in there interacting with us, and it's a good time. And we like to help people too. Like, if people are new, we like to help them out. We're trying to build something for the long term. And like, I know that's not really a sneak peek, but I think it's like it lets people know, like, they're welcome. Anybody's welcome if you're new, experienced, whatever. And like, no idea will be shot down. We have live DJs, in the Discord. We have crazy things happening in the roadmap, and we're always trying to do new stuff, and we're gonna always do new stuff. So
I mean, just so happy for you guys. I mean, as part of the ambassador for Lines of Latina as well. I mean, I'm not being biased, but I love the project ever since I interviewed Michael. That's why I hopped in as well. So you guys are awesome. I mean, I literally support you guys 100%. And for anyone who's watching this right now, please do not hesitate to join their Discord. Check it out. You can leave anytime you want, man. No one is stopping you,
right.
but might as well check it out. You won't lose anything. It's a good community of people, a good community of friends. You might even get to learn a good few things from JB, from Michael, from the other team members. It's an awesome community right there. And I just want to thank JB for taking time to talk to me. Is there anything else you want to share, JB, before we end this conversation?
No, I think that's pretty much it. I just want to say I appreciate you. I know you've been, kind of hanging around with us as we be going through this process, and it's been really exciting. Just everybody come check out the Discord, go to mintloz.com. It's a collection of 1,111 lions, and we have like high hundreds of different traits. So you're pretty much going to get a really awesome, unique lion. Like, the art is pretty crazy how many different things that you can pull out. And there's still rarity. Like, there's going to be some super rare, less than 1% traits, but there's a lot of like diverse traits across the board. So you'll have a fun and exciting, unique lion in the minting experience.
Indeed, I agree. I agree. I mean,
Yeah.
just like we said, it's animated NFTs, so it's something different. It's not like your typical NFTs. So check it out, guys. Check out Lines of Athena. Like he said, you can mint right now. Check out the event on Friday at 7 p.m. Eastern.
Yep.
I'll put all the information down below. So again, JB, thank you for your time, man. I appreciate you hanging out with me again. Once again, guys, Lines of Athena. That's what's up, guys. Thank you.
All right. All right. Thank you.